Ignition sequence start. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
Hey everybody, this is the Digital Asset Investor and you're looking at my turkey. This is a picture I just uploaded of the turkey that I am smoking for Thanksgiving. So happy Thanksgiving, and I am drinking my blue drink this morning. So let's start here. I talked to Brad Combs from Digital Perspectives yesterday, and the ticket sales are happening at a record pace already for XRP Las Vegas, and it's in May. He's got early bird tickets, at least for, I'm not sure when he's going to increase the price, but right now you can get early bird tickets, and I know that there's a limited amount that he can do. I think, I can't remember, I don't know what his number is on the, but there's not just limitless tickets is my point. And I want to remind everybody, and there's a link to these, or you can just go to xrplasvegas.com. In the description, there's a link if you just want to click on it. But I want to remind everybody that the same week is Bitcoin Las Vegas. And so Bitcoin Las Vegas is going to be from May 27th to 29th, and that'll roll right into XRP Las Vegas, which is I guess the 30th and the 31st. So there's that. Now, many of you are new to iTrustCapital, and iTrustCapital has been my number one favorite way to invest in crypto, because I was able to create an IRA and get tax advantages of having my crypto in an IRA. People can even roll over old 401ks, or if they're leaving a job, that kind of stuff, can roll over one of those into an iTrustCapital IRA. And what's interesting is it's not, you can get crypto in the IRA, but they also have, I don't know all the other products, but I know they've got gold and silver in there too as options if you wanted to diversify. So let's look at what, and by the way, I've got a link in the description of this video. If you follow that link to iTrustCapital, I think they give you $100 to open an account. This right here, the markets, wouldn't it be awesome if Bitcoin went and hit? Why don't I just give you all a mission? When you're at Thanksgiving dinner today, bring up Bitcoin and XRP as your two favorites. And maybe if we all do it, it'll be interesting to watch what happens. Bitcoin and then XRP is doing well, staying up there close to $1.50. Bitcoin's almost 96,000. Check this out. XRP Ledger meme coin activity on First Ledger bottomed a few weeks ago and is now continuing the trend up, with a vast majority of total DEX volume driven by retail on First Ledger. Now, I am not a meme coin guy, but that doesn't mean that money can't be made with them. I just don't do it. I don't trade. I just buy and hold things that I think are going to be part of the financial system long term. The meme coin thing is not for me. Doesn't mean it can't be for you, but you can go look into that. Now, this is somebody retweeted my tweet, and I like what they said. They said RLUSD, because what I was retweeting was this tweet by Ash Crypto. Path to Altseason. Phase 1 Bitcoin. Flow of money moves into Bitcoin, causing price surges. Phase overlap. Money flows into Ethereum, but it struggles to keep up with Bitcoin. Ethereum goes back and forth between with Bitcoin and starts outperforming it. Phase 2 Ethereum. Ethereum's outperforming Bitcoin, and we hear talks of the flippening. Phase overlap. Money is starting to trickle into large caps. Large buy-ups beginning. Phase 3, large caps. Ethereum has been outperforming Bitcoin. Large caps are going parabolic. Money flow, phase overlap, regardless of market cap. Some altcoins with strong fundamentals are having pumps. Phase 4, Altseason. Large caps have gone full vertical. We're seeing blow off tops, mid caps, low caps, micro caps tend to pump around the same time. Large caps have been outperforming Bitcoin, Ethereum. It seems every coin is going parabolic, regardless of fundamentals. Memes are everywhere. Everyone is super excited. You feel the mania in the air. And what I retweeted that and I said, plot twist. Phase 2 is XRP. And look, folks, XRP, no pun intended, XRP is unleashed now, okay? It has not been unleashed, but think about just a couple of things off the top of my head. One, real USD. Two, you've got the Ripple case if it gets dropped or settled, okay? Three, crypto legislation. Four, they're talking about getting rid of capital gains on crypto. But the case dismissal and real USD are what I believe could cause phase 2 to be a plot twist and be XRP instead of Ethereum. Not to mention the fact a lot of people seem to be leaving Ethereum behind for a lot of reasons, maybe ETHgate included. Speaking of real USD, listen to this.
These jurisdictions will act and they will act fast. The second thought that I wanted to share is that for a globally operating company like Circle is, for example, it is important that as those regulatory frameworks come up, globally speaking, that there is a harmonization layer and that those rules are globally aligned. Because USDC, to give you one example, is a globally liquid and accessible stablecoin. It's inherently internet native. As such, it cannot be broken down by different jurisdiction. So what we want to make sure is that if the major financial jurisdictions came up with their stablecoin rules, that there is a clear path for a globally operating issuer like Circle to be issuing or distributing that token within those different frameworks and jurisdictions while following one set of standards and principles. And I think the FSB, so the Financial Stability Board, has done a good job of publishing those standards or principles for stablecoin regulation. And now these need to be followed. Because one thing that needs to be prevented at all costs, I would say, is a future where a stablecoin that is inherently global would then need to follow different regulatory frameworks and inherently break up the local liquidity into different local pools of reserves, for example. That wouldn't work. It would essentially break the entire model and benefit of having one global liquid token. And so what I personally expect to see happening is, as let's say, give it another couple of years, and once we have regulatory frameworks in the major jurisdictions, EU, US, UK, Singapore, Hong Kong, Japan, and many, many others, UAE, that we will see also regimes of regulatory recognition and equivalence being considered by those jurisdictions. And just to give you one example where, for example, the UAE or Japan or the UK could say, if a euro stablecoin is issued following MiCA rules in the EU, then we recognize that. We recognize that there are, properly prudentially managed reserve, and you're allowed to distribute that token in our jurisdiction as well. And vice versa, I think that will happen for other currencies and other stablecoins as well.
Interesting stuff. Now here's eGrag Crypto, XRP dominance, the Sky Dome. Check this out. It says right now XRP faces major resistance from the Sky Dome, not zone. The descending triangle trend line from May 2017 to July 2023, XRP manages to break through this Sky Dome line. Will enter space expansion for XRP dominance. I like how he puts all these funny words in here. My target, not less than double-digit dominance. We're coming after second place, and soon we'll be aiming for first place. I like the sound of that. I've always said that's where I think this story ends, is XRP over the top of Bitcoin. Stuart Alderati, great power trios. Jimi Hendrix, Noel Redding, Mitch Mitchell, Eric Clapton, Jack Bruce, Ginger Baker, Billy Joe Armstrong, Mike Dirnt. Does that say Dirnt? I think it does. Trey Cool, and then Paul Atkins, Hester Pierce, Mark Uyeda. That's pretty funny. Okay. we were talking yesterday on one of my videos about about how they had debanked all these people in crypto and fintech, myself being one of them. Cameron Winklevoss says, between myself, Tyler, and Winklevoss Cat and Gemini, we lost more bank accounts than you can count on two hands. So he's saying that the government basically gave orders to the banks to debank the Winklevoss twins as well. Now, I want you to watch this. This is the mayor of Vancouver proposing a motion for the city to hold Bitcoin as a reserve asset.
Okay. I'd like to submit a notice of motion to the Standing Committee meeting on Wednesday, December 11th for a motion titled Preserving of the City's Purchasing Power Through Diversification of Financial Resources, Becoming a Bitcoin-Friendly City.
There we go. Okay. All right. So in DAIXRP.com, here's what we're going to talk about. I've got a Ripple video that they just put out. We're going to talk about XRP price, and there's a wild and crazy Gary Gensler theory I'm going to cover. I'm the digital asset investor. I'm not an investment advisor. This is for entertainment purposes only. Please subscribe. Hit the like button. Tell your friends and family that away we go into the group.